Hey man, what's up, YouTube family, man? It's John Triller from the Trenches TV, man, and I'm here with a situation. Young dude named Bloodhound Jeff. Um, you know, he's supposedly this young dude that was doing this and that in the streets and stuff like that. Allegedly, I don't know what's going on. I don't know these dudes. I ain't never heard of them. You know what I'm saying? I just want to do a reaction and give some of the young brothers an input on how I feel about what's going on in society right now. So about to jump straight into it. We got the young brother Mac Moolah in here. Um, I really couldn't even find this documentary for real, so I'm just about to do a reaction going off of his reaction. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna be speaking on what they saying in the video, and speaking on the behalf and giving my thoughts and opinions on what little bro Mac Moolah um is saying about the situation. So let's get straight into it though.
So can you tell us like who introduced you to the street life?
My brother.
Your older brother, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And how was he showing you the ropes? What
Let me
was
tell you, Creel got shot up when I was like 14.
Mm.
I was just stupid.
Mm, mm, mm,
Stupid that bitch flew like right past my face. I hit shot the back and the front. Then they blew.
Oh, damn.
I'm like,
And they blew the car up.
bust. I ain't gonna lie, what's going on. They came from Creel, but that bitch almost hit me, done. See what I'm saying? Though, shit like that. I play a part. I just seeing that shit every day. I was seeing it every day. You know what I'm saying? So I did then I was seeing that shit all the time.
So your parents bogus and your brother bogus.
It just I'm a part of it, and that's what that's why.
How did you receive this?
Man, I want to know what his parents was doing. You feel me? What his parents was doing, and the reason why that situation even took place like that, why they even going hard like that. Where's the stem of what I'm saying, the beef? You feel me? That's what I would want to know. You feel me? I know I'm probably never gonna know. I don't even know these dudes, but for people to be coming at you like that, coming at your house like, man, somebody did something that wasn't right.
News about your brother passing, and what was your immediate reaction?
All my like, Kyle, so I called was crying though. Like when I called them, they was crying already and screaming. So, I mean, see, that's I broke down though, but I'm just talking to him. He told me to go to Cali, go to the fight with Devontae Davis. I was like, that shit. Yeah, cool. But he was catching. Don't understand that. Like, don't get me wrong, gang. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I understand people being hurt. Your brother just passed away, but he was catching bodies though. Did you tell him to stop? Did somebody tell him to stop catching bodies? Did somebody tell him to stop rapping about bodies? Did somebody tell him to stop dissing his ops? Did somebody tell him to stop blinking at people on IG Live for no reason? Did somebody tell this nigga that? If you didn't, gang, the tears is crazy, but I ain't gonna lie for it. I don't really mean that because I ain't gonna let my homie crash out. I'm not gonna let him crash out. If I'm gonna come get you, I'm gonna whoop your ass like your mama. I'm gonna tie you up. I'm not going to let you crash out.
Look.
So that's just me though.
Hey, when it comes to stuff like that, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna lie. It's only but so much I could do, you know what I'm saying? If my homie, he won, a family member won crash out, you feel me? If I'm trying to tell you not to crash out or you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that, you know what I'm saying? And like, say I ain't been in trouble, you know what I'm saying, 10 years, you know what I'm saying? But you just keep getting in trouble and stuff like that. If you don't want to hear my word, you know what I'm saying? There's only but so much, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could tell you. And you know what I'm saying? You just go out there, crash out, do what you want. You know what I'm saying? I was always told you can't save everybody. So that's how I look at it. But if my homies they listen, you know what I'm saying? Um, they listen. But I got real homies in real life that they don't really be trying to hear what I'm saying, or You know, certain people be trying to go against a brother word, and I just be like, I'm just cooling. Like, I'm not about to go out there and crash out, bop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to do that. You feel me? So everybody got their own little, you know, how they feel about certain things, and they gonna do what they want. You know what I'm saying? Cause, you know, hey, we grown out here. You know what I'm saying? You make your own decisions. And rest in peace to some of my homies that lost their life. That, you know, I try to tell them like, yeah, don't do this, don't do that, and they still want to go do it, and they ain't even make it back home. Or, you know what I'm saying? They got killed. You feel me? But yeah, let's get back into it though.
22-year-old rapper out of Chicago, part of the Bloodhounds, who was catching hats, rapping about it, and met his tragic end while sliding on Trap City and getting gunned down. But not many know the story of his...
Folks was running for his life on bro grave. I want to put y'all on to some of the easiest money you'll ever make any.
Man, if Younger was smart, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying what he did or what they trying to say that he did, allegedly, whatever they trying to say that he did, he should have just moved out of the he should have just moved out of state or moved to another country somewhere for real, for real. Took his peoples with him and just moved out the country, you feel me? Or out of state.
Yo, live. Freecast.com is a website that allows you to literally get paid hundreds of dollars just for playing video games on your phone. All you need is an email and a password. Million.
Anyone with $10,000 or more in credit card debt or personal loans may qualify for help from National Debt Relief. Minimum pay.
See, these pictures, Jay Boogie kind of look familiar, even though I know I don't know him. But I feel like he was in some songs or around some people and some music videos from like when I was growing up.
BloodHound Lil
A song. Yeah, that's Saul J right there.
BloodHound Lil Jeff's big brother, J.
That's Saul J. I went to school with him. Maybe I have seen or ran into this nigga. It would be crazy, but Chicago's small like that though. I don't know what school he went to or none. But if he was around Saul J, and Saul J went to Kenwood my freshman year. So I don't know.
J. Boogie grew up in the heart of Chicago.
That look like Boss Top.
Navigating a chaotic environment that shaped his destiny from an early age. Born into a household with his younger brother, Lil Jeff. The two shared...
They look just alike too.
Boogie's father was incarcerated in the federal, leaving their mother to shoulder the responsibilities of raising her sons in one of the city's most unforgiving neighborhoods.
Dang.
From a father figure combined with the streets of Burnside.
That's JB right there.
Older brother carried weight from a young age. Boogie spent much of his time in the Burnside neighborhood.
Burnside.
Around Cliffside.
So yeah, this ain't too far from my house. You know what I'm saying? I grew up not too far from this. So like Bronzeville Children's Museum, that's like Stony Island. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody in Chicago has went down over here by Stony Island and shit. By Chicago State, that Jewel's over there. So he from over there, okay.
Specifically around Flipside, where he first became familiar with the street lifestyle. He was heavily influenced by the older generation and quickly gained the respect of his peers.
Yeah.
Despite the hard realities of his environment.
That's how it be. You know what I'm saying? Coming up as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of the older dudes doing certain things and, you know, things like that. And I was trying to make a name for myself. You know what I'm saying? I didn't, you know what I'm saying, do none of the serious stuff that, you know what I'm saying, they did. But you gotta think a lot of younger dudes nowadays, they coming up the same way. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know, to me, like just crashing out for real though. You know what I'm saying? They just crashing out. They just don't care if they really live or die for real. And you know, everybody can have certain people got that mindset coming up in the streets, but some people they got that intuition, like, you know, I'm gonna stay alive or I'm gonna move like this, you know what I'm saying? Or they just blessed period, you know what I'm saying? Ducked a couple shots or whatever the case may be. But I'm talking about this generation right now, 2025, right now, these youngins out here, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like they trying to, whatever they saying with this rap stuff or hear this rap stuff, they just doing it for real, you know what I'm saying? Or they just beefing about whatever, you know what I'm saying? Little dime bag of weed, you know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to kill somebody off of, you feel me? Like, so a lot of these youngins, they didn't grow up having a name, you feel me? So they know that they didn't grow up in the era where, you know, people had names, so they trying to make their name for themselves like within a couple months. You feel me? Or a couple weeks of just probably hopping off the porch, or you know what I'm saying, just getting to high school or graduating from high school or just dropping out of school, whatever the case may be. These youngins trying to make a name for themselves. And they feel like the only way they're gonna make a name for themselves is, you know what I'm saying, put something in the dirt. You feel me?
He managed to beat childhood with typical activity.
Yeah, definitely been around. I've seen him before, bro. And it's crazy that that's Lil Jeff's brother, but I've definitely seen him before, gang. Whether it was at Kenwood or at a party or something, I've seen this nigga. I've seen him multiple times. Now that I'm looking at him, gang, that's why I'm saying like he looked familiar. This Saw J, I went to school with him. You know what I'm saying? We had the same gym class my freshman year, and I've seen this nigga on multiple occasions.
Like basketball.
It's crazy that that's Lil Jeff's brother. You know what I'm saying? Going down the line.
As he got older. A pivotal moment in Boogie's upbringing was his move to Woodlawn,
Right up Connor.
and not far from Drill City.
Right.
He was good friends with J.B. bin Laden from 400 East. Their bond was rooted in a shared understanding of Chicago's drill culture and their mutual respect for the legacy of fallen icons like L.A. Capone.
Yeah.
Boogie and J.B. were often seen together.
Everybody knows JB in the city though, like.
Throwing up the L.A. hand sign in honor of Capone. During his time in Flipside, Boogie witnessed the death of close friends like Tay, who was killed in 2014. Flipside renamed their block Tay Block in his honor.
Okay.
A loss that left a significant impact on Boogie's outlook. Boogie's friendship with J.B. bin Laden became a defining aspect of his early years. Both were charismatic, ambitious, and deeply rooted in their respective neighborhoods. J.B.'s rise in 400 East mirrored Boogie's ascent in Woodlawn, and their connection allowed them to amplify each other's presence across Chicago. They collaborated on music and shared the stage in several videos, representing the unity that could exist in Chicago's often divided drill scene. The two weren't just collaborators in music, they were homies in the streets. By the mid-2010s, the fragmented nature of Chicago's street cliques prompted Boogie and his peers to establish a collective that could unify different sets. Bloodhounds emerged as a powerhouse, combining members from Drill City, Frisk World, Trap City, and MTV 079. The Bloodhounds were more than just a gang. They became a symbol of power and respect. Their music served as both an outlet and a weapon, with tracks like Bloodhound Villains and Bloodhounds showcasing their dominance. Boogie's presence in these videos, often toting firearms.
Man, I just want to say, man, like when I be listening to these narrated dudes talking about these dudes, I understand these dudes, you know, they saying what they say in songs and interviews and stuff like that, but like the way they be putting like, you know what I'm saying, this narrative together, like, you know what I'm saying, like they stories from kids to like them being like older and stuff like that, like, man, y'all be helping the police out so much, man. Like connecting every dot, making it easy for the police just to snatch them up. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I don't glorify what these dudes doing out here, but you know, a lot of them dudes still live in them environments. You know what I'm saying? That, you know, this what they waking up to. You feel me? It's cool to, you know what I'm saying, try to figure out a way in that situation and that living environment. But a lot of times, you know, a lot of families and youngins and, you know what I'm saying, young kids, they just, you know, that's all they see. That's all they see when they wake up. So they just, you know what I'm saying, they just immediately get involved in it. And then you got them other few kids that just stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to say that real quick. Let's get back to it.
Arms and dropping disses, cemented his image as a leader who balanced loyalty with street business.
Right.
While J Boogie was in the streets, Lil Jeff
was playing basketball. Look how he standing. Look how he standing, bro.
Was all
his ass playing basketball.
He hoped to make it out through the game, but things took a sharp turn when he didn't make his high school's varsity team.
Yep, that'll do it.
That failure crushed him. Feeling lost and unsure of his next move, Jeff turned to the streets as it was familiar to him. Jeff idolized.
Ain't nothing else to do. That's how niggas be.
How he moved in the streets and earned respect. 14, Jeff faced his first real taste of violence when their house got sprayed up, bullets flying past his face. That moment left a mark on him.
So can you tell us like who introduced you to the street life?
His brother, Jay Boogie.
Right. Okay. And how was he showing you the ropes? What
Let me tell you, my career got shot up when I was like 14. I was some stupid ass. The bullet, that bitch flew like right past my face. They had shot the back and the front. Then they blew the car up, set that bitch like.
That's crazy, shit.
I ain't gonna lie.
I ain't gonna lie.
That bitch almost hit me, dog. See what I'm saying?
So he was gonna fail. He was gonna fail regardless, gang. It's crazy. He was gonna be a YN no matter what he did or nothing. So it was gonna be real hard for him not to be a YN, gang. You got your house getting blinked up. You know what I'm saying? You got your car getting set on fire. Your brother probably almost dying. I'm sure he in there telling you stuff all the time. You hanging around him. You probably going to parties with him. You probably kicking it on the block with him. You know what I'm saying? Your mama at work. Y'all skipping school, doing all types.
Man, look, I ain't gonna lie. Like when I was coming up, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna say I had the worst life. Had, you know what I'm saying, people hitting at my house and all that. You know what I'm saying? They life was a little more extreme, but as opposed to me like coming up on, doing other street shit, you know what I'm saying, and seeing and doing certain things. Like I never wanted my little brothers to even like witness that or be around me when I was involved in them type of situations. So if I was his big brother, you know what I'm saying, I just would like be on his line, like, you know what I'm saying, like, bruh, chill for real, like, you know what I'm saying. But I understand you gotta do what you gotta do living in those certain type of environments, you feel me? But I would do everything I can to, you know what I'm saying, keep my little brothers out of those type of situations. And I'm the oldest right now. I got siblings, but I just make sure that they ain't hang with the wrong crowds. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Just slow them down, you feel me? I'm gonna speak my mind, you feel me? I wanna break that generational curse.
Bad folk, like your crib getting blinked up again, like I said, for like it's just like what was he gonna do? What else could he nobody taught him nothing else but the streets, bro.
Yeah, that's clear part.
That's crazy, but it's crazy.
Every day,
But it's true.
every day, son. So I did then I was seeing that shit all the time. Just like I'm doing right now. It's just I'm a part of it and that's so it's
One that set him on a new path. By 18, Jeff officially jumped off the porch, repping Drill City and eventually joining the Bloodhounds.
Yeah,
The very
that's outside now.
Lil Jeff's path in the streets led him to beat.
Ain't nobody gonna tell him nothing because of who his brother is. Ain't nobody gonna tell him nothing. Ain't nobody finna tell him move around. Ain't nobody finna tell him you ain't Bloodhound, you ain't this, you ain't that, because of who your brother is, folks. Period.
A set his older brother once called home. The tension hit a peak when Trap City allegedly backdoored Z Money, one of Jeff's closest homies. That betrayal lit a fire in Jeff, and he became relentless in his pursuit of revenge. Jeff taunted Trap City on social media, dropping names and claiming bodies. The irony of the beef wasn't lost on anyone. Jay Boogie, once a major figure in Trap City, now had a younger brother warring with his old crew. It was a painful reminder of how the streets don't care about family ties.
Hell no.
Once Lil Jeff was in, he went all.
Yeah, that's another thing. Y'all heard what they said, right? It could take something to happen, you know what I'm saying? And it could be like you and your brother or you and your cousin, like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, the people know y'all folks, you know what I'm saying? But you always gonna have these other dudes, you know what I'm saying, that probably know your folks, you know what I'm saying, gonna try to do something to your folks and they don't care what you said. You know what I'm saying? They still gonna try to holler at your peoples. They don't even care what you said. They don't even care, like, they don't even care that you go hard. You know what I'm saying? They just like, man, I'm gonna holler at his peoples. You feel me? And they gonna try to do something to your peoples. And if you try to come holler at them, they ain't tripping. They don't care. You know what I'm saying? Some of these dudes out here, they don't care. They don't like to check in with people. They don't like to check in with people folks before they try to do something to people folks. You feel me? They just be doing anything. You know what I'm saying? So to them dudes out there that just be going against certain people's word and knowing this person, that person, family, and you just don't care, man, y'all ready to go. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't glorifying none of this. I'm just speaking from, you know what I'm saying, from a brother from the trenches too. You know what I'm saying? From the streets. You feel me? What I came up in, I'm sure a lot of brothers can relate. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can relate that's really been in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, some people don't care like who your father is, who your uncle was back in the day. They'll still do something to you. You feel me?
Way. His antics on Instagram Live, brandishing heavy artillery and dissing dead ops, fuel to the fire. Known for his wild demeanor, Jeff gained a reputation as one of the most reckless hitters in the city. He didn't just rep bloodhounds, he embodied their energy. The streets took notice of Jeff after he allegedly avenged Z-Money's death by taking out Trap City Lil. But the same bravado that earned him respect also made him a target.
We need a small business loan. I got this.
In June 2024, Jeff met his end during a failed drill in Trap City.
A failed drill.
Surveillance footage captured his final.
That his homies ran on him on. Don't forget to say that part. His homies ran on him. The big bad wolf, bloodhound, gangster savages, killers who do whatever, whenever, however. They ran on him. Nobody ran in that crib behind him. It's a rumor that Lil Jeff got picked up, you know what I'm saying? And it's a rumor that Q50 is on camera dropping Lil Jeff off at the hospital. But all them savages, all them this and all that whoop whoop, nobody the kill, you knew where he was at. You knew where his crib was at. Why y'all ain't blow y'all ass bullets through the crib? If y'all was savage like that, y'all don't care about jail, y'all ain't scared of none, y'all biggest, roughest, toughest, killers, gangster savages ever. Why y'all ain't?
Facing a rival into a house before being fatally shot in the chest.
Just asking the question.
2024 came just months after his brother's death.
Damn, he was just gonna come home too. Right.
He was free, but the streets had taken Jeff. In interviews, Boogie didn't shy away from his regrets. He knew his influence had shaped Jeff's choices, a reality that weighed heavy.
At least he know.
How did you receive the news about your brother passing? And what was your immediate reaction?
Call him, like, Kyle. So I called, was crying though. Like when I called him, they was crying already and screaming something. I called, see, that's when I broke down. So your mama got a younger son who just died in the streets and an older son who was in the streets and right now he in jail though. Y'all be clicking, gang. I ain't gonna lie.
Man, them dudes, they lost, man. You know what I'm saying? They lost. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what they mother doing and all that, but you know what I'm saying? They probably could have moved out the hood, you know what I'm saying, with they mother, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, a lot of dudes that's in the streets, they got something to prove. And if they got something to prove that they trying to prove for the rest of their life, even when it come to beef stuff, man, they just, you know what I'm saying? They ready for their life to be over for real. You know what I'm saying? Taking chances and stuff like that. Cause, I know how I feel to, you know what I'm saying, be addicted to being around the way and, you know what I'm saying, indulging and, things like that. But man, you gotta get to a point where you know what I'm saying, you gotta move around and not even be around that junk like that. And don't let nobody know where you at or know where they can always find you. You feel me?
The fight with Monte, that's it.
It became Boogie's track Letter to Jeff wasn't just a tribute.
He said he bloodhound, Boogie now.
A way to process his pain. Through his music, Boogie hopes to honor Jeff's memory while shedding light on the cycle of violence that defined their lives. J. Boogie's role in the Bloodhounds extended far beyond their formation. His leadership and charisma helped define their presence in both the streets and the drill scene. But the legacy of the Bloodhounds was also marked by loss, with Lil Jeff's death serving as a tragic chapter in their story. J Boogie's story and Lil Jeff's death underline the cruel irony of the streets.
Mm-hmm.
The same gang life that brought them respect and power also tore their family apart. The fact that Jeff was killed in Trap City territory, a place Boogie once called home,
Right.
serves as a chilling reminder of how the streets don't play favorites.
Yeah.
The story of J Boogie and Lil Jeff isn't just about gang wars or drill music. It's a reflection of the harsh realities faced by many in Chicago. Fans think J Boogie will crash out as Lil Jeff is gone.
I hope not.
We're looking for get back on Trap City. J Boogie is now free, and Lil Jeff had the BloodHound movement global. Hopefully, J Boogie can use the short but impactful run Lil Jeff had and make it out of the trenches.
I hope so.
Only leads to
Got to.
destination.
Slim gotta
Getting
make it
taken
out.
or prison. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
I hope so, bro. I hope he just used the Bloodhound name to turn.
Like little brother was about to say, man, use that brand, the neighborhood name and all that and just get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Just get up out of there. Whoever's still there, man, that's gonna be there. Man, it is what it is though. You know what I'm saying? You can't take everybody with you. Cause you gotta think, even if you do take a whole rack of people with you, somebody out of all them people probably gonna try to snake you. You feel me? Like, I swear, man, you can't trust nobody. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust nobody. You can't trust nobody. And I know there's levels to trust, but it's loyalty first. Loyalty, then it come to, you know what I'm saying, different levels of trust. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff blend, all them titles blend together. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta have some type of role in the movement. So and getting money, you know what I'm saying? So nobody hating on each other. And you know what I'm saying? Everybody gotta respect each other. You know what I'm saying? But this John Triller, you know what I'm saying, checking out off of the BloodHound Lil Jeff, Big Brother, allegedly killed 10 Opps in Chicago. Rest in peace to the young guy. You know what I'm saying? All you young guys out here, man, stay out them streets, man. And if you in the streets and that's what you choose to do, be safe. You know what I'm saying? And move smart. And your objective is to make it out. You know what I'm saying? Peace, John Triller from the trenches.